Tracking the health and well-being of people served is a critical component to quality services and essential to the safety and welfare of those who depend upon our support. That's the reason EasyPro has the 6-slip system to ensure that even the minor health-related issues are documented and shared with nursing personnel and other support staff. Here's how it works. Scotty is working with John, who begins to complain of feeling poorly. He says his back is hurting and is really not feeling like himself. After giving John some Tylenol, he fills out a quick 6-slip to ensure that this situation is properly documented and people are notified. He simply clicks on the medical tab and then 6-slip. He then selects John's name and starts completing the form. He lists his shift and his department, and then he types in the symptoms. He writes back pain, and then he lists the Tylenol he provided and how John responded to the Tylenol, and then John's temperature, which was normal. He checks the box, needs to see nurse, just to be on the safe side. And that's it. The rest of the form is unnecessary to complete. He hits save, and it is now in the system. The form has automatically been sent to the nursing manager, Kyle, by email. That's because a few weeks ago, Kyle identified himself in the system to be notified when a 6-slip is completed. He set up this notice by going into the admin section from the main page and then to email, SMS, text alerts, and from there he clicked on Service Recipient Triggered Email, and then he scrolls down to 6-slip details, which means anytime the form is completed, a notice will be sent to who he selected. From there, he goes to the next section to determine who will be notified. He could choose a department, a group of people, everyone that works in the home, or many other options. But he chooses to set up himself for email notifications. He then clicks on his name under the specific employee section. He then clicks on 6-slip recommendations to receive an email every time recommendations are submitted. And then he goes through the same process, and he will now always receive notifications. It's just that simple. So because the system was set up that way, Kyle got an email about 5 minutes after Scotty completed the 6-slip on John. Kyle pulls up EasyPro on his phone, and after logging in, he does what everyone should do first. He checks his email. He sees the notice about 6-slip completed on John. He gets an overview of the form in his email, but he chooses to actually look at the form and see it in the system. So he simply navigates just like Scotty did in order to initiate the form. He selects John and then he hits edit on the form so he can edit it if he chooses. After reviewing the form and after talking with Scotty and getting a better understanding of the situation, he types in his recommendations. Since Kyle's agency has configured the 6-slip so that all details and recommendations are sent to everyone in the home, now all staff know that John has had a back problem, and the nurse is to be notified if this happens again, because all of them just received an email alerting them to this edited 6-slip. A few days later, during the weekly incident management meeting, the team has the 6-slip up as they are talking about John and how he has been doing. That's the way it should always be done for every agency. I wish they all used EasyPro so everyone could benefit from this excellent system.